Are you blind? So the other day I shot a video teaching people how to listen. Today we're going to do one teach people how to see. So it's interesting. There's a biblical verse that says they have eyes to see but don't see, and ears to hear but don't hear. So what does that mean? Well, what happens is when we get a prejudice or we think we know something, we tend to view life through lenses, how we've been taught to see the world. The problem is what that happens is you can only see it through these frames and you miss everything that's around. So, same thing goes with listening. So when we start thinking we know, immediately as soon as you start thinking, you've narrowed the mind to start moving in a certain direction. It's actually called a confirmation bias. So if you think someone is not nice, all your eyes and ears will do is keep listening for evidence that they're not nice to confirm your belief that you're right, and you'll define that and you'll stay with that for the rest of your life because a human being can never be wrong. Oh, no, I'm right about that person. They are not nice. And let me tell you my evidence. Well, that's only what you see. You could follow that person around and your mind won't even accept the fact that, hey, do you know they volunteer to shelter? Hey, do you know that they actually feed poor people? Do you know that they do all these other things? Yeah, that's irrelevant. Did you know that they talked back to their mother the other day? And it's kind of interesting that the mind will reject all the evidence of the good things they do and stay with looking for the evidence of that belief that you have that they're not a nice person. Because I can't be wrong in how I see that person. So, confirmation bias, the need to be right, causes us not to see what's actually happening in the room, and we live in our own prejudice, our presuppositions of what we think is going on. Now, let me teach you how to see and actually be an incredible visionary and understand life. So, Sun Tzu said, if you know yourself and you know your enemy, never fear 10,000 battles. So, the first thing is forget everything you know about yourself and forget everything you know about everybody else. And what you want to do, I shot some other videos on called being an observer. So if you just observe, don't make up a story about anybody else. Oh, I think Sally's this. Is that what she's saying? Just listen to what they say. Watch what they do and what they say. If you continue to watch and listen, eventually you'll see a pattern of who the person really is. They may say that they're this person, but if you watch them in action, you can't already be leaning in that direction that they're that kind of person or this kind of person. No stories, no BS, none of that crap. Watch, and eventually they'll reveal who they really are. Once you know who they are, and if you know who you are, you're actually in a great position to make great decisions. So now you know what's in front of you. The disguise is up. They don't know that you know the disguise is up, but you know the disguise is up. So the same thing happens when you're taking care of patients, or if you're trying to help somebody else, or you're trying to understand your child. Don't think you already know. Don't lead in that you're with your ego. Oh, I already know, I already know, I already know, I already heard what is going on. All that stuff's crap. You just get quiet. So I'd recommend taking up meditation or doing some yoga, learning how to still your mind, learning how to stop thinking, learning how to be here. Practice looking at an object, like looking at a tree without thinking, looking at a river without thinking about anything else, just being in the moment, being with the river, being with the tree. So what that, in other words, I'm saying just observe the tree. Don't say this is this kind of tree. Da 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 da. Just look at the tree. Learn how to be in the moment. As you get quiet in your mind, you will understand what's going on in the room, and you can make a great decision from there. So it can help with patient care. It can help with understanding people. Help you become a better father, a better mother, a better listener, a better seer of what's going on in the world. And you'll be able to do things other people can't because they can only see through this lens when you can see the whole picture. So hope that helps you out. Thanks.